All right, if it's one person, this is gonna be a cut and dry episode. All right, one person. Can I get another person for this? All right, I'm gonna wait around 30 seconds and then I'm gonna right in because this is gonna be one of my straightforward episodes of Record Chronicles. Ain't gonna be no jokes. I'm actually gonna be serious this time. Got one? Okay, let's go. What's up, what's up, what's up? Jay Lavonne with the Record Chronicles. You know my red cup be brewing. This is Thursday, baby. Thursday, aka Friday Junior. So today I would like to discuss the whole thing with black businesses and everything because I've seen it's this one particular place in St. Louis, right, named Lefty's Fried Rice. I see pretty much mixed reviews on his fried rice. So one moment I hear that dude is trash. Another moment I hear that dude is good at what he does. You know, red cup, right? So those who's trashing Lefty's Fried Rice, y'all give y'all money to the Chinese man. You don't know what the hell they put in your fried rice. But here's a black man. He does what he usually loves. He likes to cook. He has a fried rice restaurant. Fried rice had a Chinaman restaurant, which is not meant for black people to cook fried rice. I get it. I get it. But how come? Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Dwayne? Hi. I see you. I see everybody on here. So, back to my subject. Whew, before I get sidetracked again. So, I see mixed reviews about this man's fried rice. I see mixed reviews about his restaurant. Some people say that his food costs too much to be really doing it. So, that's okay. Let's go play price to overhead, right? Everything that he make is fresh, made to order. From what he tells us in his Facebook statuses, made to order, fresh. It's not sitting out somewhere, and you don't call him for fries like 10 minutes. And my question about Chinamen around St. Louis, why does every time, no matter how big the order is, it's always 10 minutes? That's because that rice been sitting there for a while. All they do is just warm it up. You might as well warm food up in your microwave if that's the case. So my question is about black businesses. Why do y'all always give black businesses more hell than a little bit? I understand. I understand. I understand. So the stuff that goes on with black businesses. So people are trying to make it. People are trying to better their communities. People are trying to provide jobs within their families. So you won't have to go through that long process of filling out an application, that interviewing process and everything. So when a man is trying to make it, especially in St. Louis, why give this man hell? If y'all don't like the man fried rice, don't comment. Don't say nothing. Just keep it moving. If y'all don't like this man's fried rice so much. And I've noticed that in every black business in St. Louis, every time a St. Louis person is trying to thrive, you give them the most hell. But y'all want to spend these dollars with these white people and they call you the N-word. You want to spend your money with these Chinese people putting rat dog, all that stuff in y'all food. But when a black man want to cook fried rice because he's black, y'all want to give this man hell. And that's for any black business. I've noticed anytime a black business trying to make it, y'all have the most trashiest reviews on them. But these other races trying to make it, y'all pump them up. Y'all give the, and let's go make a note. When I say keep the dollar black, no, I do not say just because they're black, buy. If they're good business people, black, white, Gumby, you spend your money with them. If they're not good business people, leave them the hell alone. And although I do see keep the blacked out, there are some black establishments in St. Louis that I will not step foot in because not the best of crowds, and I protect my energy at all times. Like this bar named Knockout. I've been a Knockout around 1 or 2 times. I think I tried to get a job there. Try to apply there if I'm not mistaken. Ever since my classmate got shot after a reunion for Normandy, ever since he got shot, I've never stepped foot in there again. So there are some black spots and some black neighborhoods that I don't particularly care for. But when a person's trying to lift other people up, let's lift that black man, that black woman up, because you know the grits and the grind of their grind. And for people to keep downing black people who trying to strive, please don't act all Afrocentric, because you're a hypocrite if you do. Red cup. Don't act all Afrocentric when you're downing a black person. You might as well say that Mike Brown should have stayed on the motherfucking sidewalk if you're going to do that, if you're going to be that fake. You might as well say Trayvon Martin shouldn't be buying Skittles and fucking Arizona iced tea. I love Skittles, by the way. And I like Arizona iced tea, to be honest. So when you are seeing anyone, only reason I'm saying black businesses because I'm an African American in St. Louis who has degrees that she's barely fucking using. So I started my own business to back up Red Cup Chronicles. So it would be under copyright. All my Red Cup Chronicle episodes are under a copyright. This is a mini episode under a copyright. So when you see that person trying to strive their business, uplift them. If you don't like something about it, say, hey, I really like you on your grind, but this is what you could do different. You'll be surprised at how many people are willing to listen to their customers and willing to take notes. This man started his business less than 6 months. Y'all try to motherfuckers try to mess that place up, I think, rob it or whatever. They trash talk this man. I'm going to try some damn... You know what? I should go live and try some damn lefty fried rice to see what's the big fuss, because y'all talk about this man so much. Y'all making me want to eat this man's food. That's and then that's another thing. When you spew hate and negativity, you're actually bigging that person up. It's weird, but listen to me. The more you talk about somebody, good or bad, right? The more you talk all trash about somebody, they're going to make that next person curious and see what they really talk about. It's kind of like that game called Telephone, when you tell one person something, and that person tells somebody else something, and then somebody else tells somebody else something, and then the chain go on. So you down in people business, you down in a person, period, you may get them new fans. When you are talking about someone, you are building that person's fan base, and they don't have to cut you a check for it's like I always tell people, if somebody talking about you, you are an employer who don't have to pay people. It doesn't cost a damn thing for a word of mouth. Rick up. It don't cost a damn thing. It's like you can sit on your big black ass and collect all the haters, baby. Collect them haters. Collect them. That's what I do. I sit on my big black ass. I see people talk about me and stuff. Yeah, I stopped doing Red Cup Chronicles. People been in my inbox. We go do Red Cup Chronicles again. Yes, I'm doing it more regularly. So the people's ask, and I listen to the people's. So my thing is, keep the dollar black. And there's a saying by Chris Rock. Ooh, I need to be slapped for that. There's a saying from Chris Rock. There's black people and there's niggas. Now, keep the dollar black, not nigga. Oh, so you saying just because they're black, I gotta do this? No, because the black uplift them. If they're not doing good business, then leave them the fuck alone. I started to say that, but people always want it. Sometimes I post certain Facebook stats just to see how many people have an opinion. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just to see what some people mindset at. And that also tells you who pays attention. But you know who pays the most attention? Can I let y'all in on a secret? Y'all want to hear a secret? The person who pays the most attention is the person who doesn't respond at all. That's the motherfucker who pays the most attention. And that's most likely the person who's building your fan base. Who's helping you collecting the haters. Yeah. Yeah, I just told y'all a secret today. Nah, it's not secret no more. It's Facebook Live now. So my thing, if y'all can't stand lefties fried rice so much, shut the fuck up and let that man cook. If you can't stand that black person, be a congratulator, not a fucking hater. And this is why black people as a community will never get to the top, because crab in the bucket mentality. Get out. It's like, for real, I'm gonna be so honest. Y'all gonna dislike me, and some people may want to take me off their Facebook friend list, but be a congratulator, not a hater. And this crab in a bucket mentality, honestly, black people, we need to get off this slave mentality shit when we're tearing each other down in front of other people. And all they're going to do is laugh at us like Carrie. I get so tired of people complaining. But you know what? Complaints make the world go round. Like on my job. If people actually did their job and did what they're supposed to do, there would be no phone calls. But there's people out there that need help. There's people out there who needs words of encouragement. So I might go live eating lefties fried rice just to see what the big fuss is. You know, and you know what? I may pay for it too, because somebody trying to do something positive. Why not give them your dollar? Your dollar is their dollar, and they'll build a whole community up. The white people build their own communities up. The Chinese, the Asians definitely build that shit up with these beauty supplies and these doggone Chinese restaurants with cat, dog, rat, all that stuff. Why can't we build our own up like that? Why can't we build each other up for prosperity and wealth? There's a difference between rich and wealthy. Shaq is rich. The motherfucker signing his checks, his manager, they're doing the deals. That motherfucker is wealthy. Yes, I got it from Comedy Special, but it's true for this episode. So leave me alone. At least I'm giving it credit, not making the words mine, because they're not my words. But it fits with this episode. It fits with this episode. So I'm gonna holler at lefties and see if I can get some fried rice delivered, and I may go live eating some lefties fried rice since y'all talk about that man so much. So if you're not trying to build, the point of this episode is, I see so much hatred. I see so much name calling. I see so much negativity in general. If you're not going to build with a motherfucker, stand the fuck down and watch the motherfucker build. If you can't beat the motherfucker, join the motherfucker. Cultural conditioning. Yes, and I brought that up too. And cultural conditioning to me, Chris, is slave mentality. That's all it is to me. Slave mentality. We're not slaves anymore. Well, I'm a slave to these bills. I work to pay my bills. I work to enjoy myself sometimes. But we're not indentured servants anymore. So I'm going to end this with saying, if you don't like something, let them do it. Move around, let them do them. I'm not saying, ooh, get this man's food or whatever just because he's black. But build him up because he's black. Because so many black men are dying. So many black men are being torn down. I'm not saying anything against my Caucasian people. I love y'all peoples. I love y'all, my Caucasian. I was hanging out with somebody from Sri Lanka last night. Showing him around St. Louis, because he been in St. Louis for like 6 months for work, and he was bored and he wanted to go out and all this stuff, and I hung out with him and I had a blast, honey. I'm not talking against the other races, but what I am saying, as an African American woman who is dark skinned, oh yeah, I have to put the dark skin part in. If you're intelligent, you'll know why. If you're not trying to build a person, it's like, all I'm saying is, when you see an African American brother or sister like yourself trying to build a business, trying to give their family jobs, trying to Save the trouble of filling out applications. Shut up, let them build. If you want to build with them, cool. If you want to watch the build, congratulate them. But don't sit there and spew hate. Because when you spew hate, you're actually giving them their blessings. So with that being said, if you got a job, raise your red cup. If you're trying to make $1 out of 15 cents, raise your red cup. If you tired of the motherfucker haters, but you realize that hate make the world go around because everybody love the same, everybody be bored, raise your red cup. Otherwise, this is Jay Lavonne with the Red Cup Chronicles. I'll see y'all next Thursday. I have to think of something else to talk about with these little mini episodes before we get to the real thing. And y'all see my post about the whole Santa Claus thing. If you want to be Santa Claus, hit me up inbox. I'll interview. Voila. Raise your red cup if you're ready for a good time. And definitely raise your red cup if you're ready for it to be Friday. Stop hating. Congratulate. Either build with a motherfucker or watch them build. But don't you ever dare spread negativity because you don't know what they have to go through. You don't know if they need encouragement. You don't know if they need lifting up. So, goodbye. I love y'all. And I knew this was going to be a short mini episode. Period. Bye-bye.